Where's that treasure map?
Good morning. It is time for golf early, before 7 a.m. But we're making a little quick trade here.
First, the toe.
Ah, that is, what am I even looking at? That's disgusting. Oh, that is the nastiest thing I've ever seen. Wow, you guys are gonna be impressed when you see that in the clear light.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to open a Ziploc. So we have a trade. Give me this one. This Carson City details 1873 stunner. I want it.
What do I get? I get this.
Yeah.
Something else later.
Yeah. Well, okay. there's a card for you because you lost my other one.
Oh, that is the card. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a card for you. Okay. The money comes later. There's a silver in there that.
I'll put all
that
this
comes
in.
later.
Put all this in
well,
here.
show him real fast. Oh. So I'm trading him my Carson City for his Carson City plus $300. So that's the deal we came to. We'll talk more about this later because I'm really excited about it.
It's sweet coin. If it wasn't details, it would be even sweeter. It's still, though, I mean, a 73cc trade dollar. So pretty awesome.
It's a sore spot.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll talk more about that later. But we're excited. We're gonna go hit the links. We're gonna talk some coins.
Yep.
We're gonna have a great day today.
Yeah, yeah.
This is us. We're on the 11th hole, Glen Abbey Golf. Hey, you actually got it up.
All right, well, it's better to drop over there than over here.
That's not so bad.
All right, what are we doing? What?
So we got a beautiful hole here. Fish is taking another shot. I'm recording live on his channel. I don't even know where he went, but this is beautiful Florida day. We're golfing.
I went in their yard and bounced out.
Yes. But we have some trades to talk about in just a little bit. We're coming back. All right, if you were watching our 3-hour live stream of 18 holes of golf, the phone died right after Fish made his putt for 10. We tied. We're now putting for 3 ounces of silver. We've got it all right here. 3 ounces, and we're on the putting green. We're gonna drop and we're just gonna match it, and whoever gets the least amount of putts wins 3 ounces. So we're gonna just drop right here. Right here? Yeah, we'll put that one right there, closest. Here we go. 3 ounces of silver on the line. This is intense. That was a really good putt. Okay, I'm gonna drop mine right where he was.
Right there.
There you go. Let's see what I got for this. We're warmed up for sure.
I burned the hole.
Oh, way short.
Pirate got my read. That's not bad though. It's moving so quickly.
All right, I'll go ahead and hit this one. Look, there.
All right.
A little further out than you, I think.
I don't know about that. Oh,
pressure's on.
All right, I think you just won 3 ounces of silver.
Pressure's on. He's got to sink.
3 ounces of silver.
Or else I just won 3 ounces of silver. He's pretty pressure though. Oh! Was that 3 ounces of silver? Oh man, that felt good.
Unbelievable.
Look at that, and that's how it's done, my friends. Fishing Pirate on the golf course, settling scores for silver. So we just had the most exciting minutes of golf ever here at the end.
Horrible.
We tied the 18th hole, 3 ounces of silver on the line. We putted it out. I'm victorious. Yes, yes, it happens. Fish won last time, so you know, but it feels good to be a winner.
Yeah.
After all. Now we did a trade, and I talked about this a little earlier. This is a Carson City, and this is a trade dollar, and this thing's 1873, super cool. Now this got a details grade for rim file.
Yep, rim file.
And we didn't even know what that was till we looked. And once you know what it is, it's super obvious. So I don't think there's any getting around that. Now, he's like, Pirate, why do you want my silly old stupid coin? Makes me angry. I want it because it's a CC, first off. Second off, the seededs. Seededs are like kind of my thing right now.
Yeah.
And I'm big into them. And I've got some other CCs. I have a CC quarter and a CC dime. But the trade dollar is in the seeded set. So if you go on the registry set,
the trade dollar is in the seeded set?
Yes, yes. So it is in the seeded set, the seeded Liberty set. Now they reverse the position of the trade dollar so you wouldn't get it confused, but it has the same. Man, is it a different eagle? That eagle looks a little different too.
It's a little different.
But it is included in the set. So if you go on the registry, it is part of it. And I would like to get a CC seeded set of coins, which is what I'm playing for now. And this coin, look, if this straight graded,
do you have the quarter and the half?
I have the quarter and the dime.
I have the half.
So I need the half dime and the half dollar and the regular dollar.
I have a CC half dollar.
The CC, well, I need it. So we'll play for that next time. Here's what's crazy. So I looked at the seeded $1 CC, and they only have like 4 years of it. The earliest, the 1871, 70 or 71 is the cheapest. And guess how much that half dollar costs? It's the cheapest in a 20. That half dollar costs $3,000, or the seeded dollar costs $3,000.
Of the 71s.
71s.
Yeah. 71s are crazy.
They're crazy, but they get more expensive. The 72, 73, and 74 seeded $1 are even more. They're bonkers money, like 5, 10, 15 grand.
Are there any cheap CC?
No cheap seeded CCs at all.
Like in the half dollar, there's the more expensive and the cheap ones.
It may be, but I just know the seeded $1 is bonkers.
They're just all rare. Yeah.
But I have the trade now, and I'm into that, a chunk of cash and a round of golf. Money well spent. I'm excited. Thanks to Fish for making that happen.
Tell my side of the trade?
Yeah, go ahead.
You might,
yeah, why'd you
all right, so what I went with, well, first of all, the issue with the details coin is when you go to sell it as the value, and Pirate knows all this, like he knows what I paid for it. I was completely upside down in this coin. I thought I was getting a coin that I could get it graded, and if it graded the way I thought it would be like a $3,000 coin. So I went like 180 degrees in the opposite direction. So you take the grade and then you drop three lower and go to the lowest of that grade, and that's what people value it as a details coin. So, you know, for me, if I could get $600 to $700 in value for it, I was like, that's good enough, you know. And so he gave me an 84 63 CC Morgan silver dollar. This is on gray sheet, it's about $350, and on PCGS it's about $450, and then $300 cash. So to me, that puts me right in that $700 range, and I think that's as good as I can get for it. And I don't ever have to look at that stupid details coin again.
And a round of golf. I did buy him golf today.
A round of golf.
I'm a sport. I'm a gentleman.
So it was a good trade. It was a fair trade. He knows what he was getting. I will say that, I'll just say something about this coin, right? People don't always know details. And there was, you know, what people typically do is in a situation like this, they would bust it out and sell it and try and get like $1,000 or $1,500 for it and lie about the condition. And I just was not willing to ever bust this thing out. And I'm like, you know, given that I would never want to bust it out, it's always going to be in the holder. So then anyone I sell it to, you know, I know that you're not going to get that value for it. And to get the value, to get really good value, I got to bust out and lie, and I didn't want to do that. So it just worked out good.
Fish is a good, honest individual. He would never bust it out to unknowingly dupe somebody.
Yeah.
And
there's so many people doing that though, and I've learned that, and that's why I don't even deal with the raw game, because unless you can see and hold the coin, I will not buy anything online raw ever again, because I've said the phrase, right, there's no deals, there's only suckers, and people are out ripping people off left and right.
Now, lucky for him, I would do that. No, I'm just kidding. So here's what I'm torn about, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. I happen to know I got my grades back for my really nice
stickers.
Yeah, little stickers.
I didn't know I had
too.
little stickers.
My really nice seated dollar I sent to PCGS, I got the grades. I don't have the coins. I'm gonna tell you a little sneak right now that it came back details. I'm not surprised. AU details though. So here's my conundrum. These are in PCGS slabs. This one and my seated 1860 valuable coin.
Yep.
They're in the PCGS slab, which is the ultimate, the best slab. If you're gonna have a details slab, have it in a PCGS.
100%.
The question is, and here's my dilemma, do I break them out and submit to Annex so that I get a number? Because Annex won't say AU details, they'll give me an actual number, AU 55 details.
Yeah.
Or in this case, you know, this could be a 20 or a 25, it's VF details, but it could be a 30 or a 35.
See,
and if you nail down a number...
I will say that I personally think they undergraded this coin, but you send in a rim file coin, they're gonna undergrade that thing. And I don't think they're gonna give you a high grade and then say details. So I think you could actually get more in the XF range on that coin.
So that is the question. Do I leave it in the PCGS, not put any money in, keep them as nice examples for me, which I intend to do, or do I see if I get a better value from a high grade number with Annex, even though I know they'll both details? I know both of them will details. I'm not even trying to get a straight grade, but I get a number with Annex. And that's the dilemma. That's what I'm thinking about.
Just a thing on that. So while I would never bust the coin out and sell it to someone and not tell them that was a details coin, because that I don't think is ethical. But if you do bust out a coin and resend it in for grading, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you can get a straight grade back, you can then send it back to PCGS for a crossover. And people do that. And I've heard people have actually taken their coins that got dinged, sent it to someone else, got a straight grade, sent it back to PCGS, and they got a crossover.
Madness. What a hustle. What a hustle.
So that is just the game, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But selling it to someone not thinking they're getting a deal when you know they're getting a details, that's a different deal. But sending it back, cracking it out and sending it in, you're a gambler. You like to live on the edge, Pirate.
I am a gambler, but this is staying with me regardless. Tell me what you would do. Ship it to Annex, get a number with that details, or just enjoy it like it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's Pirate and Fish. We're talking coins. See you all next time. Pirate out. Arghhhhh.